Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the show that will not be named. I am your host Brian, or Tiki Prince, whatever you prefer. And today, we're on the job. Never done this before. Not sure if there's going to be backlash. I'm 90% sure there isn't, but I figured, hey, I'd try it anyways. And yes, today I actually wanted to talk about the subject. Just let me look into the camera, remember where that is. Basically, I wanted to talk about something that I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier today. He called, and yeah, we were essentially discussing, yeah, you guys like anime? You ever seen Hellsing Ultimate? Well, basically, there's a lot of really powerful characters in that show, and the thing that we were talking about was which characters could beat certain characters. And me and my buddy John got into the discussion. By the way, if you haven't assumed by now, this is going to be a Hellsing Ultimate video, so fair warning. Essentially, me and my buddy John were discussing who is the most powerful person in that show pre-kills, before everybody starts dropping like flies and whatnot. And we basically came to the assumption that Alucard is kind of tied with Schrödinger, who is the omnipotent cat boy who works for the group Millennium, and came to this conclusion mainly because you know how Alucard has that whole healing thing where he's killed like a bajillion people and they're essentially all souls within him. Well, that compared up against Schrödinger's omnipotence would basically spell out stalemate in almost every encounter that they ended up having, because Alucard would probably take forever to kill, because John made a very good point of Schrödinger not having, I guess, the physical combat capabilities to actually do any damage to Alucard. Well, at the same time, Alucard couldn't really kill him. So, in the end, I guess it basically, even past like fighting, it basically just comes down to who can die easier, I guess. So Schrödinger and Alucard, probably the two most powerful people in the series, two most powerful characters. Third, I think we ended up giving that to the captain, mainly because the only thing that could kill the captain is silver, and the fact that he can withstand Walter C. Dornez, basically Walter's wires, those wire things that he uses to slice up people. So in the Dawn, that was, if you've ever seen Hellsing the Dawn, it was pretty much shown in that. So third place is definitely going to be the captain. Fourth place, by the way, I'm just doing like a top 5. I ain't got time to go through every single character here. So unfortunately, like I said, I'm probably going to tie Alucard and Schrödinger. Probably I'm going to put them in tie for first place. So second place, I guess, would be, what's his name? The captain. Third place, I'm gonna have to put Walter C. Dornez, just because of his abilities and the wires. Super strong, super competent fighter, and all that jazz. And then, let's see, let me go back down this. Alucard and Schrödinger in first place. The captain is second place. Walter C. Dornez is third. Fourth is definitely going to be Alexander Anderson, I'd have to say. Only because we were pretty sure in the matchup between Anderson and Walter that Walter could probably beat him, could probably slice him into a bajillion pieces before he got the chance to throw any bayonets at him. Plus, if Anderson did actually throw any bayonets at Walter, he could probably just do what he did in the fight against Alucard and create barriers out of his wires, which still don't know how that works. See, this list was made a little harder, mainly because We don't exactly know how Walter's wires work. Like, we know how they work, but how does he get them around things? How does he control them? That stuff never gets explained. It's just kind of like up in the air. So, using suspension of disbelief, or suspension of logical reasoning, I guess, we basically came to the conclusion that Walter could probably kick Anderson's ass any day of the week, making Alexander Anderson the 4th strongest. And 5th. Who would be the 5th? Honestly, I can't think of a 5th. And then, with that being the case, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to probably take Schrodinger and put him in 2nd place. So I guess there you have it. That is my list of the top 5 most powerful characters in Hellsing. It goes Alucard, Schrodinger, the Captain, Walter C. Dornez, and Alexander Anderson. So I guess that'll do it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.